On this page, we're listing any known creditors of the decedent and explaining whether there may be a legal reason that some or all of a debt cannot be collected. First, you'll enter the creditor's name and address along with the amount you believe is owed. You do not need to have an exact payoff statement. A reasonable estimate based on statements, records, or your best knowledge is sufficient. Next, you'll see a question asking whether there is a legal reason why any amount of the debt cannot be collected. This doesn't mean that the debt doesn't exist. It means there might be a legal limitation on whether the creditor can enforce payment. Common examples can include things like the statute of limitations has expired, the debt was discharged in bankruptcy, the creditor failed to properly present a claim, the debt is otherwise legally unenforceable under Nevada law. If you believe there's a legal reason a debt cannot be collected, select yes and briefly describe the reason. This doesn't need to be long or technical. A short explanation such as last payment made more than 6 years ago or debt discharged in bankruptcy is sufficient. You'll also be asked to enter the amount of the debt you believe cannot be collected. If the entire debt is legally unenforceable, you can list the full amount. If only part of the debt is affected, list the portion that may not be collectible. If there is no known legal reason the debt cannot be collected, select no and move forward. It's important to understand that you should still list debts even if you believe they are valid and collectible. In a petition is set aside, the court has discretion to approve a distribution to family members without requiring payment of some or all debts, depending on the circumstances and the size of the estate. This form is not deciding whether a debt will or will not be paid. It's simply giving the court the information it needs to make that decision. If there are multiple creditors, you can add additional creditors and repeat this process for each one. As always, provide the information honestly and to the best of your knowledge. If you're unsure how a particular debt should be treated, this is a good point to seek legal guidance before filing. Once you've entered the creditor information, click Next to continue.
If you'd like a Nevada attorney to review your documents or your situation, you can schedule a consultation for $250. Using this form and watching this video does not create an attorney-client relationship. This content is educational only.